A real-time strategy style game where I actually care if my units die? Serious emotional attachments here. They function the same as a tank or infantry unit in any other RTS game, but their cute, innocent demeanor found me wanting to hold a funeral for each one that unfortunately perished during our space exploration adventure. Welcome to completion number 31 of the Potato Backlog project. I complete games for my 431 game backlog, allowing myself $5 per completion to go towards the purchase of new and used video games. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video for the cuter than a Pikmin tater raider, and let's talk about Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Originally released in July 2013 for the Nintendo Wii U, Pikmin 3 Deluxe is another in a long line of Wii U games to get a more recent release and new life on the Nintendo Switch. The biggest additions from the original come in the form of side story missions featuring Olimar, and they made the story mode multiplayer co-op compatible. All of the multiplayer featured in the game is couch co-op only, but it's made very user-friendly. It's very easy to jump in and out of someone's story and help them out if they need it. The story co-op was a rumored feature before the release of the original game, so it's cool to see them added in here. The game follows three humanoid-like inhabitants of a planet called Kopai who were sent out into space to find food for their starving planet. It's not a super deep story and has some Wall-E vibes, but it's enough of a reason for them to be out exploring the galaxy. Your ship crash lands on a planet, separating the three adventurers, and the story begins. Your first tasks are reuniting with your crewmates while you explore the planet. This is when you discover Pikmin, who are obedient, cute plant-like creatures who seem to really like being told what to do. They're also a little bit heavy metal in that they're always headbanging to solve all their problems and beat things up, which is pretty awesome. You're able to use your Pikmin to create more Pikmin and build your resources as you explore and search the different areas of the planet. You're required to find fruit, which will be turned into canisters of juice, which basically buys you another day of exploring. Through your adventures, you'll also find character upgrades like better spacesuit armor and the ability to dodge. I didn't find the dodge ability useful at all. I actually forgot I had it. There were no points in the game where I felt I actually needed it. The simple idea and premise of the game is boosted by the different types of Pikmin you find. Red Pikmin are strong and fire resistant, yellow conduct electricity, blue can breathe underwater, pink Pikmin fly, and there are rock Pikmin that can break other hard objects. The level and enemy design are based around the different abilities of the Pikmin. The game encourages you to explore and try different things, but it also hints and helps you along the way as to what might work. I found a good amount of satisfaction with solving certain puzzles and defeating the main boss fights. The bosses themselves are meant to be large and very menacing. Chucking Pikmin at them is kind of funny, sad, exciting, and scary all at the same time. You can find yourself scrambling very quickly to save as many as you can when things start going very wrong. I was happy to see the game included a boss rush mode and also a mode to refight some of the mid-sized larger enemies that didn't qualify as bosses, but were pretty crazy fights just the same. Controls were pretty good for the most part. My one gripe was not having the ability to quickly split the Pikmin types to transfer them between my space people faster. It's possible there was a quicker way than just throwing a bunch, but if there was, I didn't find it. The Pikmin all functioned pretty well and were pretty smart for the most part. There were some times when they would get stuck on corners when you called them back, or just wouldn't come at all, but it was pretty rare and it didn't hinder the experience in any major way. When you task a Pikmin to pick from a pile of bridge pieces and build it for you, they'll automatically return to that pile even if there are no pieces left. I wish the game had them return to you after it was built or stay with the completed bridge. This caused some major issues in the final section of the game for me that had me both beyond annoyed and frustrated. The final section of the game. What a major difficulty spike in task and resource management here. Everything up to this point felt fairly manageable, not too easy, but not incredibly difficult by any means. Then you get to the final area and the final boss. I don't want to spoil anything, but my wife beat this game before I played it, and after completing it myself, I've never been more impressed with her in my entire life. So shout outs to her. She isn't a big gamer either, so that's why games like this make me smile. It hooked her in and gave her such a fun experience that she was super excited to get Pikmin 4. Video games should be for everybody, all different styles, genres, and types. Not everything has to be for the hardcore gamer, and it's just a beautiful thing. 4 happy potato faces out of 5, props for easy couch co-op options across all modes, and secondary props for making me care about the lives of non-existent cute little video game creatures. 337 Pikmin died to make this video possible. Never forget. If you enjoy a resource management style game under time constraint limitations, you will probably enjoy this game. It's a thinking game with action elements thrown in at times. The cute overall presentation's not gonna be for everybody, but I myself enjoyed it. It sparked something in my imagination. It was challenging at times, but satisfying. It was just a pleasure to play through. With that, the Backlog project rolls on. Thanks for watching. Be kind to yourselves and others that deserve it. We're on to the next one. But their cute, innocent demeanor found me wanting to hold a funeral full. Oh my god, I hope I didn't say Pokemon instead of Pikmin, because I'm gonna have to re-record everything. Metal Pikmin. Oh man, talking's hard today. Rock and roll. Do it quick because it's hot, but here we are in a toque.